Welcome back. This is day 8 of Inktober. My name is Chris, and today's prompt is teeth. Now this is a more subtle one. I really wanted to do something video game related today, so Super Mario Bros. I just put a bunch of characters that have spiky teeth as a prominent feature. Again, it's video games, it's something nerdy. I always enjoy doing those. It's just fun to do the process, listen to some good video game music while I'm at it. But anyways, how's everybody doing? No, wait, don't answer that. Man, Super Mario Bros. Is one of those games that are just fun any time of the day. If you don't want to be emotionally invested in a story or hardcore rage, depending on the Mario game, these Mario games, whether they be 2D or 3D, are always so much fun to play. And the fact that they can spread out across different genres with sports, racing, although they're not realistic in the same way that FIFA games are or other racing games are, the fact that they can touch enough of each genre to scratch that itch and attract other players that aren't interested in those genres says a lot about the franchise and Nintendo as a gaming company. Not to say that they don't have their own flaws, which they do. None of them are perfect. Thinking back on the first time that I played Super Mario Bros., I think it might have been one of my very first video games. I wasn't born when it had come out, but growing up, my family didn't have the newest console. So we were always a generation or two behind. I think we had the Nintendo Entertainment System with a bunch of games. We had Mario Duck Hunt, I remember playing Zelda, and a bunch of other like third-party games. Many of them were shitty. I remember Yonoid. That game was a crock of shit. But we had that, and then we never had a Super Nintendo. I think one of my cousins did. But at the time, I think Nintendo 64 was pretty big. And then shortly after, GameCube. Never had a GameCube. I think the first time we caught up was towards the tail end of the Nintendo Wii. We finally got one. And you know, at some point you grow up and you start making your own money, your own decisions. And that's when I started to keep up with next-gen consoles. You know, every single year I always find myself going back and playing some of these older games. And I love the Virtual Console. Ever since the Virtual Console came out on the Wii, oh my god, I reconnected with so many games. And now with the Nintendo Switch, I would say it's absolutely worth it, and they keep adding games to their library, is the thing. I think they recently added Donkey Kong Country 2, and there's just so many great games there. With all the NES games and Super Nintendo games, I would love it if they added a Game Boy. I just need them to add Game Boy games, all sorts. Classic, Color, Advance. Because if the Switch is meant to be their portable console as well as their home console, I don't see why they wouldn't have a Game Boy Virtual Console on it like they did with the 3DS. But nonetheless, I've been playing a lot of Super Mario All-Stars 3D. Sunshine and Mario Galaxy play really well. I know there's a few like graphical glitches or issues that some people have with the controllers. So far I haven't noticed anything, and I'm almost finished with both. I don't think it's anything that will really irritate you. I haven't noticed much, but I've had a blast with those. The only thing I wish was that they could somehow make Super Mario 64 widescreen. That would have been nice. Like they did with Sunshine. It's also really crazy to think how many different universes Mario has entered. Like there's some crazy ones, especially when you think about Mario's time machine. I mean, Mario has really just been everywhere. I think what they need to release next is the ultimate Super Mario Bros. Plumbing simulator game for VR. That should be their opening title for their Nintendo Virtual Console, Virtual Boy Redux. I'd play it. Every time Mario just hits his thumb with a hammer, he just screams in agonizing pain as his health bar goes down. You just have to go to house of the Mushroom Kingdom and fix everyone's plumbing. I would also like more Luigi games that weren't Luigi's Mansion. Those are fun games, but I like to see them in a little bit more without being like in a party game or a reunion game. Anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video if you can. And I'll see you guys on day 9.